Hi guys, it's Andrew here from Eastonmade Wood Splitters, and welcome back to the Eastonmade channel. I'm out here in the wood yard, and I haven't got a whole lot new and exciting for you today. We've got our 60-inch firewood grapple over there that I'm hopefully going to show you on the next video. I'm hopefully going to be able to show you the Evo, or small bar saw processor. It's coming up. A few odds and ends to tidy up on it this week, and it should be running this afternoon or tomorrow morning, I'm hoping. So we got lots of exciting stuff coming up here for you. But I just wanted to take a couple of minutes here and talk to you folks. And there seems to be two different mentalities in the world. If I find this with selling this type of equipment, right? Because obviously we do sell a high quality product. We charge accordingly for it. And we offer good service, but it's expensive. It's going to be good stuff. So there's two different mentalities in the world. If you've heard this before, you've probably watched or read Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you haven't read it, you have to read it. If you're not a reader, get the audiobook and listen to it, because it's kind of funny, because I've had a lot of different male role models in my life. Really good ones, really bad ones. I've had I've had a bit of everything. But anyways, that's what I want to talk to you about. There's two different mentalities. There's the mentality of we can't afford that, and then there's the mentality of how can we afford that. And this goes for everything in your life, guys. It doesn't matter what you're purchasing, whether you're looking to buy a new car, looking to buy a new house, a boat, a piece of equipment, whatever it is. There's two different mentalities. There's the one person that always says, "Well, we can't afford that," or "I can't afford that." And then they get stuck there. They don't excel. They don't progress. They don't do better. They stop at that. I can't afford that. And then the other person, the other type of mentality is, how can we afford that? What do we need to do to get that? What do we need to do to achieve our goal? How do we push forward? How do we get that? And it's really important to know this, to know that there's two different mentalities here. Because if you are one way and you want something, this is for you, because you can't afford it. You just have to figure out a way to do it. There's been I've seen a TikTok here the last it's been scrolling through my feed here the last couple of weeks, and it's about having that crackhead mentality. You always see a crackhead going out, and you know what, they get their crack every day. That's what they do. Or an addict, they go out and they make it happen every day. I'm not recommending you go and rob people or steal or do whatever, but every day those people, because they have that strong desire, that urge, they go out and they make it happen for what they need for that day. And that's important, guys. And in your own life, it's important that if you want something, you have to figure out a way to do it. Whether you work an extra job, pick up extra hours at the job that you're at, pick up a side hustle, start a business, whatever it happens to be that your goal is, you have to take steps to do that. You have to be proactive and do these things. If you don't do them, they're never going to happen. If you don't put one foot ahead of the other, you're not going to go anywhere. You have to absolutely 110% continue to push forward. And we try and do that here at Eastonmade, especially with the different products that we're doing. We try to get different products. We're trying to do new stuff, build different stuff to continue to push our envelope, so we can get to that next step of maybe getting into the attachment business, of maybe the bundlers, or whatever it happens, the small processors. That's a goal in order to push us to our next step, to our next goal of expansion here. So that's kind of my ramble on for today, is just that, and that you need to really be aware and put yourself in check on those things to make sure that one, you have a goal. If you have that mentality of I can't afford that, you know what, you're never going to get there. You're never going to be able to achieve that goal that you want to achieve. And then the other mentality is, how do we afford that? Is how do we make that happen? How do we push forward? How do we excel? How do we get better? So those are my redneck words of wisdom for today, guys. Take it with a grain of salt. If you like the video, give her a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. I appreciate you tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care, guys.